So why do I help?
Why do I care?
Why do I help?
Why do I do this?
Why do I work at Karis? I believe that relationships are built over meals, and the highlight for me is Thursday nights when we're around the table and I can hear how people's week has been. Folks talk about quite a bit how they don't feel alone, and it reminds them that they do need other folks.
It was really refreshing to see this type of modality compared to other types of modalities that I have worked in. Just the community aspect of Karis, that's so different than so many other programs that I've worked in. The fact that the community members actually get to choose who comes into the program, it's kind of groundbreaking because all the other programs I worked in, it was, staff's decision. I think the other factor is that you see a lot of growth here. Folks struggle and it's really hard when they first come in, and there's always bumps in the road, but you see people make progress versus in other positions I hadn't really seen that as much.
As a native Hawaiian, this idea that ohana means family and family means no one gets left behind really encapsulates the meaning of Karis here. You cannot define someone by what their diagnosis is. But what you do need to know is that if you listen close enough to their stories, you can find compassion, you can find grace in everyone.
I see people grow, and I continue to grow myself. There's no way I'll be able to give as much as I want. I mean, I was not a very good person before here, and I had nothing to feel good about myself. And now, I do feel good if I give, and it's just a real simple life where I can enjoy what I do and who I am.
I was at the worst. When I was back in Minnesota and very depressed and not able to work much and really experiencing a lot of loss. And I was at my folks' house and I was crying. And my dad, who didn't always know how to connect, his job was connecting with people, but with his son, I think it was hard to see that kind of deep struggle and not be able to reach in and fix it. And he said to me, "You need people." And that was it. And I remember he left the room. I mean, it was 12 years after that I found people here. I have the Karis community, the alumni, I have the staff and the community members here. So I get to have what my dad knew I needed, and now I get to be that for someone else.
One of the things that we talk about at Karis that is unique is that individuals come here when they're at their lowest point of their life and they have lost everything. It could be possessions, it could be relationships, and it's an opportunity for them to rebuild their lives. And community heals. And I was struck when I walked in the front door that there was really a sense of family and home.
One of the things that always saddens me about even working in this field is the limited amount of resources that is available for people who have severe and persistent mental illness, which is why places like Karis are absolutely needed, because everyone, whether you know it or not, has had someone that has been impacted by mental illness. Mental health is just as important as our physical health, but it's so severely underfunded. The reason why I help is because I want to give people a sense of family. I want people to know that I'm a part of their ohana as much as they are a part of me.
Why do I work at Karis? It gives me meaning. It reminds me that everyone can make a difference.
Why do I care? I care because lives are saved, and I see it every day.
Why do I help? I help because Karis helped me.
Why do I do this? I do this because I believe people deserve compassion and empathy, and I know Karis gives that to people.